In this video, I'll show you how to perform basic switch configuration, including setting a hostname, a password, an MOTD, which is message of the day banner, and how to save your configuration. These are very essential steps to secure and manage your network devices. So now we have to choose a switch from the options here. We have the switch options, put it on the workspace. Now you click on the switch and go into CLI. Let's wait it for it to load a little bit. Needs to boot. Now I think you can access it. You have to press enter, and now we have to enter the privilege mode, and by doing that we have to type enable or en, and this takes us to the privilege mode where we can make advanced configurations. And after that we have to go into the global configuration mode, which allows us to apply the configuration changes to the switch, and you have to do that by typing configuration terminal, just config t. And now let's start by giving this switch a host name, which is hostname. We're changing the name of the switch. Host name, let's call it switch 1. You can see that the switch already changed the name. Let's see. Yeah, the switch now is called switch 1. And now for the next one, let's give the MOTD banner. You can set the banner by going into, now we have to the the global configuration mode, config t. Now you have to do banner, then MOTD, message of the day. Just use the hashtag, and maybe what can I put in the, let's say unauthorized access is prohibited. I'll use that as my banner and as my message of the day. We press enter, and if you want to see it, we have to exit, then exit again out of the switch. And when you try to log into the switch again, you see the name here, or whatever we put in the banner MOTD. Unauthorized access is prohibited, just like we used. Now we have to go back into the configuration mode. Now what you are going to do, you have to put the console password. This is the password whereby you'll be asked to put the password when you want to log into the switch. And this secures physical access to the switch, and anyone connecting through the console must enter this password. So what you have to do is type line console. Something I need to show you before I do that. You can check all the running configuration by show running configuration and see whether the console 0 has any changes to it. We can see that there's no configuration on the line console 0. So that's what you're going to do now. We have to give it the password. So now I have to config t, then you type line console 0, then you give it a password, and I'll choose the password 1234. And you also have to add another command, which is login, and we're all set. Now we have to type exit, and there's one more security detail you have to add. You have to enable the secret password, and this password protects access to the privilege mode, and it is encrypted and more secure than a normal password. So when you log into the switch using the first password that we used, the line console 0 password, before you enter into the privilege mode, you have to type another password for you to access the privilege mode. So we just type enable secret. Then you'll type the password that we want. So I'll just use the password Cisco as the password. Then you press enter. And let's try and log out and see whether this actually works. Exit again. Then you have to exit again. Let's try and log in. You see, first login, try to access the switch. We have the MOTD here, unauthorized access is prohibited. Now let's type in the password, the line console 0 password, which was 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's normal, you can't see any. Whenever you type the password, you cannot see anything appearing here, but at the back of the system, the password is in there. You can see the switch. Now let's try and go into privilege mode. They're still asking us for the password. Now this is the secret password that we used, which was Cisco. And that was it. Now we can go into the configuration, the global configuration mode. Yeah, we can access everything here. Now in this case, I'm going to show you how to save the configuration. And if you don't save all your configurations, they will be lost when the switch restarts. So let's say exit. And before that, you can just see some of the changes we made during the configurations. So it's show running configurations like I showed you earlier. Now what's the problem? Okay, you can see whatever changes we made. Now you see the line console 0 has some changes. The password that we put here on the login. So now I have to save all the configurations that we did on the switch. By doing that, we have to do what is called, we have to copy now the configurations are in the running configurations. We have to copy them in the startup configurations. To do that, you have to type copy. We have to copy run startup -config, and this destination file startup configurations we have to confirm. And now your configurations are saved, and you can verify your configurations using the show running configuration, just like I show you here. That led us to this one. You have the banner MOTD, and you also have the login password that you saved. And always remember to save your configurations, as many beginners forget this and lose their work. So basically what we did in this video today, we configured a hostname, an MOTD banner, a console password, and we enabled a secret password also to access the configuration area. And we also saved our configuration in the startup configuration. And these are basic and essential, but very essential steps in securing a network switch. Subscribe for more networking and cybersecurity tutorials. And if you like the video, kindly share to your friends, leave a comment, subscribe, and let's grow together. Thank you.